And apparently we are live for episode 6 of Sean Litvak on Facebook. So, well, looks like now we are live. You gotta love that Facebook delay. Anyways, now we are live with episode 6 of Sean Litvak on Facebook. So today, I'm going to speak in metaphors. But first, let me tell you, if you are connected with me on LinkedIn, hey, do me a favor, go over to LinkedIn after the video here, after the live, and look for me on LinkedIn because I posted a video today about cleaning, sanitizing, and disinfecting. It's a beautiful video. It's 58 seconds long, and it clearly defines cleaning, disinfecting, and sanitizing. And what we're going to talk about today is very similar, but we're going to talk about it metaphorically. Yes, we're going to talk about cleaning, sanitizing, and disinfecting. So first, for those of you who don't know, I have been in the janitorial services industry for a long, long time. And right now with the pandemic, it is crazy in the janitorial industry because people used to look at what we do as you're a bunch of janitors. And now, we're class 2 heroes. Even the salespeople, we're class 2 heroes. Depending who you talk to, we could be class 1 heroes. We could be frontline people, although I don't say that. The doctors are the frontline people. But anyways, people do not know, and I was talking to someone about this last week. This is what brought the whole thing up. People do not know. Here, let me ask a question of my one person watching at this moment, but many more will be watching later. So let me ask you a question. Do you know the difference between cleaning, sanitizing, and disinfecting? Put it in the comment section. Do you know the difference between cleaning, sanitizing, and disinfecting? Because it is important to know, especially now. I'm waiting. Okay, so let me tell you the definitions. Cleaning is the physical removal of dirt. Pretty simple. Sanitizing is the removal of 99.9% of the germs. All right? Cleaning, physical removal of dirt. Sanitizing, removal of 99.9% of the germs. Disinfection, the killing of 99.9999% of microorganisms. So there's a buildup here, as you can see. Now, what does that have to do with the video today? Well, it's kind of a launching point, and it gives me an opportunity to say, go to LinkedIn and like and share my video there. But here on Facebook, we're going to talk about cleaning, sanitizing, and disinfecting, but in different types of terms. So what is cleaning like when you're coming out of the pandemic? Cleaning, yes, I do have notes. Cleaning is leaving the old thoughts behind. Cleaning is leaving behind those things that you wish you had done. Those thoughts of, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. That is cleaning. Sanitizing is knowing that you have an opportunity ahead of you. You have an opportunity to do something great coming out of the pandemic. Because in case you don't know, the world is going back to work, albeit slowly in some places. The world is going back to work. I've had face-to-face meetings. I have more face-to-face meetings scheduled. So cleaning, leaving those things behind. Sanitizing, knowing that you have opportunity ahead of you. And then disinfecting, it's dreaming. Dreaming of what you can achieve. And since disinfectants need dwell time, what is dwell time? That's where you put the disinfectant down and you leave it wet for it to dwell and kill the microorganisms. When you are looking at dreaming, you dream, which leads to goals, which leads to plans, which leads to actions, which leads to implementations. Cleaning, sanitizing, and disinfecting your brain. Forget what is behind. Look to the opportunity that is ahead of you. Dream about what you can do. Write a plan. Have goals. I said it out of order. Dream. Have goals. Write a plan and then implement. Now, what's an example of that? Well, let's see. Since I'm talking about me, I'll give you my example. I am going to be a published author. It was something that for the longest time I said, it's too late. All these people have already tried it. I'm too old. It hasn't happened. I need to be writing this book. I started my book, dare I say it, in 2011. And kind of piddle-paddled with it all the way along the way. And then I would go back to it, and I would feel bad. But then I decided to leave the feeling bad behind, but it took me years to do it. But I left the bad feelings behind and said, I have this book in me. I'm going to write this book. So that was my dream. I went from cleaning to sanitizing, leaving those bad thoughts behind, to dreaming, the disinfection, disinfecting my mind. And I wrote the book. I had a plan. Then I needed a publisher. Really, I needed a literary agent, or so I thought. Well, now that I've spoken to a few literary agents and some publishers, I now have more of a plan because I've written the book. I've edited the book. I've edited the book. I've edited the book. I've given it to people to read. People to read who are my target audience. Spoke to a publisher the other day. Based on the feedback that I've received and more feedback that I'm supposed to be getting over lunch tomorrow, I know what I need to do to this book, and then I'm sending it to the publisher for them to read it. You're going to be reading this book. You're going to want this book. And everyone who is watching this video in comments, puts in the comments, autographed copy of your book, or just autographed copy, I will send you an autographed copy once it is published. How many? So look, I got a book in the mail today. It is the coolest thing. I'm going to show you. Hold on. And this book is, I need to find this here, and I went too far. This book is an autographed copy from my favorite author, Jeffrey Gitomer, and this is an autographed copy of his latest book on time management, the ultimate guide to productivity, procrastination, and profitability. Get shit done. What a title. So, leave the things behind. Know that there is opportunity ahead for you. Dream, set goals, write a plan, implement them, go for it. Cleaning, sanitizing, disinfecting. You can do it. Let's look at the comments. All right, Kellen, you will get an autographed copy because those comments will be here forever. And I will give you an autographed copy of my book. So that is episode 6 of Sean Litvak live on Facebook. But hey, go over to LinkedIn because I know more people will be watching this later. Find me there, like and share my video that actually defines cleaning, sanitizing, and disinfection. Moving forward, Sean Litvak out.